What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of the Journeyman Save. Today we have a return of the Cup, we have some big league games and we're going to try and really press on into this Football Manager season. We said we don't want to take too long in the second year at AEZ, we're going to see how we're doing and try and get through as quick as we can. So, let's run the intro. Alright. What did we get up to? Since you guys last saw, I believe it was the games against Paralimni and Applewell. Well, since then, we played against Doxa in a pretty frustrating game. You guys may remember this is the team that finished 7th last year. I felt like we outplayed them. They were playing pretty dirty. We lost 1-0. Quite annoying. Then we played against Aris Limassol, a really good side. I managed to beat them 1-0, and again, 58% possession, I feel like we deserved it. Then we came up against Anorthosi, who have been top of the league for quite a while, yet to lose. They've only dropped 2 points so far this season, and they beat us quite handedly in terms of the actual scoreline. If you look at the game, we had more shots, more possession. I feel like we're very close to getting a lot of the wins, and a lot of the games may be going our way. We just need to be a little bit more clinical, and maybe take some of our chances. But today, we're up against arguably the best team in the league, and Doxa Katakopias, one of our absolute arch nemesis last year. They knocked us out of the cup in the first round last year. If we have a quick look, we played against them there. It felt like we played against them about 100 times, but in reality, we drew with them all 3 times and got knocked out of the cup on penalties. So this will kind of be a test to see if we are actually a better side now, because I thought I was on the day of the match, but apparently I'm 5 days away, so we'll have to sort that in a minute. But we're going to play against AEL, and then we'll play the cup game, and that'll be a true test to see if we've really improved all that much. Let's get into it. Compared to last season, it takes so long to go from day to day. Like, normally on Football Manager, I click a button, it goes 1, 2, 3, done. Like, it is crazy how long each game takes because it's got the entire European league system on here. It's ridiculous. 8 minutes. That's how long it took to do those 5 days. There's 365 days in the year. That means it's going to take about flipping 500 minutes just to get through it, not including games and actual interaction. This is mental. I can't wait to actually be a reputable man and be able to remove the Slovakian 9th division from this system. Flipping heck. Anyway, our game against AEL versus AEZ is coming up, boys. It's going to be an absolute nightmare because there's no magic over it. So we're going to play Panagiotou a little further forward. This is disastrous not having him in the squad, I won't lie. We're going to have a box-to-box with Osadebe. We're a little bit more restricted in this side now, and that's all I want to do. I want us to play on standard, and we're going to go and we are going to beat AEL. They're currently only 3 points ahead of us, so it's very attainable. That's it, really. There's nothing else to say other than we could do this, you know. I don't feel like we're too far away from the pack. Like, if we get a draw here, 3 points from top 6 is very good. And considering some of the things we've dropped, it's doable. And if we were to get a win, it doesn't even bear thinking about. It would be fantastic. I believe it would put us into... No, we'd stay in 7th position, but we'd be very, very close to AEL. And Cicero Bobbio, I thought he'd put us 1-0 up. He's cracked the crossbar. Like that little corner bit, it's like gone dunk dunk. I reckon, I don't know, talking up the backside to be honest. But we've been pretty comfortable in this first half. We've created some chances. 2 half chances apparently, but they have a chance here just before half time. We are basically just hurrying them out of our third, but they played a fantastic ball there to Lucas Salza, but it's cut out by Cicero, and Cicero Bobbio beats their centre-back to it, Mr. Junior, but they retain possession. They play a fantastic ball to Tipote, who cuts in to Ronan. That's annoying, isn't it? That's a bit of a silly name as well, and that puts us back down to 9th position. Puts us 4 points off the top 6, which is ever so slightly worrying. We're going to have to wait about 50 minutes for the highlights to load, as per usual. But that's a little bit annoying. I would have taken a draw, but there's still a lot of football to play. You know it gets too long when you just start talking because you know you're just going to have to cut it out anyway. But Tipote there did well to bring it down. And honestly, Ray Should have done better. I packed him on FIFA yesterday, which I thought was quite interesting. George Ray, the centre-back. I believe he's Welsh on FIFA. I don't know if he's Welsh in real life. He is Welsh on the actual game as well. Obviously, it's not going to be different, is it? What am I doing? I'm supposed to do a team talk. Aggressive. I expect to see much... Well, that actually worked. Okay, then. Wow. Why don't managers just click random buttons in real life? As it stands, we're on goal difference away from 7th, but our goal difference is pretty poor because of the Anorthosis game. They are running away with this league. They're on 7 wins, 1 draw, and they battered me 3-0 after being outplayed. Guys, this game is so open. We're going to take off. We're going to make a double sub. You know who's coming on. Chimodzi, the man, and we don't really have anyone else in the midfield. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring back Panagiotou as a deep line support. Still don't have any... here we go. Here we go. Burn. Feel the burn. Is that a thing? Don't think it is. He's going to play as false 9, and Suanis is going to be our defensive... No, that doesn't work. There we go. That's what we're going for. More direct passing. A tactical masterclass right there from Morton. I don't know what I'm doing. I've made a double change. I have no backup attacking midfielders. The team's a little bit of a mess. We're going for a straight 3 up front. They've got a very defensive 4-2-3-1 on the go. I want to come out of this with something. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though, does it? As the clock strikes 92. That's disappointing, but what we have to remember, we were unlucky. I feel like that was a good team talk. Despite our morale being horrific, like, we're playing against, in my opinion, the best team in the league. So, let's get over that one. As long as we can beat all these teams, it's not a big deal. But we go up to Daxa Katakopias next, who I believe are 5th. So this would be a huge win in the cup if we can do it. So we'll jump ahead to that right now. Okay, we are here now. It says here, Daxa Katakopias have won a game against us. They haven't. It's all lies made up by the media. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. There's been 3 draws every time we've played. We're going to make a couple changes. Ben Davies is going to come into the side. We still have a few players unavailable. So, as it's a cup game, we're going to go and look at some players with some good potential, and we're going to let them get some game time. So that means Andrew Eletheru will be starting over Yarmash, and that is probably just about it in terms of our potential players that we want to give a little run out. Is there anyone hiding down here that... No, they're just not. Oh, it doesn't matter if they're registered for this. John Rotson can come in the side, and so can Beedling. Now we're talking. And then these guys are all awful, aren't they? Okay, so Rotson finally can feature in a game after being unregistered. I'm not going to start him though, but they can be on the bench because you never know when you're going to need them. And that is about that. Let's get into our game now. Hopefully the team can actually... I'm going to do a quick team meeting. We've been doing okay lately. That didn't go well. That did not go well at all. Oh, we have a very happy squad. They're moaning. I'm terrified that we're going to go on and lose this game now. I really am. They're all fuming. I've upset them all, which means they're going to play even worse. I've put in some flipping youngsters. And we're going to go and lose this to Daxa Katakopias. Why can't we just get an easy draw? We get drawn against Cypriot second division teams. Like, they're in the draw. It's half first league, half second league. Why don't we ever get one? Why do we get Daxa every year in the cup? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. First 10 minutes has been all them. We haven't really done anything so far. And our defensive midfielder has to come off the field of play. Right, there's only one man for this. It's Theophanos. He was a lifesaver last year. Arguably one of our best players last season. Doesn't get in the squad this year. Maybe he should. No, Ballas has been good. Let's not dig him out. And at the back post came in Joe Leonardo, and Davies clears it off the line in unreal fashion. I will take that. That's what we need. If Eleferu can start off a move here, it doesn't seem as though he can. He's now incredibly out of position for their counter-attack. Koro plays it across to Natsos. They're moving the ball around nicely. Redondo there with a great little touch. Natsos, they are just not letting us get near the ball. And they play it to Koro, who... I want to see this finish in 3D because that looked unreal. I want to see just how he's found the bottom left-hand corner with that. It was crazy. Here we go. It goes to Pitas over here. Fantastic ball again, but just how he's found... That's an unbelievable finish. I don't even know what to say to that. But it doesn't help that we are being well and truly overrun this game. There are rumours that this formation is terrible in the new update now. So maybe we'll give it a couple of games and see where to go from there. The only problem is that we don't really have a right lot else. I sold our wingers. We don't have other options. So hopefully the 17.3 update which came out this morning, or last night, hopefully that hasn't killed this squad. Because we could be in a lot of trouble. Just to patch a formation halfway through that then has no wingers, we may be in trouble. But I'm going to say show me something else in the second half. We're missing Magic Gomez, aren't we? We're going to try what we did in the last game again. Let's hope it can work. We'll make him the false 9 again and Suanis the defensive forward. It's just about all he can do. He can play on the left wing actually. Do we have on the right wing? Do we have anyone for the left? No, it's just Magic Gomez. We're going to start the second half playing the 4-3-3. Quite worrying. We play this game next as well. If you guys don't remember, they are the team that actually share our stadium in Paphos. So the fact they're winning 4-0 in the Cup and we're about to play them next weekend is a little bit worrying. But hopefully our team can buck their ideas up and kind of pull themselves together a little bit for this second half. Because we could end up being in a lot of trouble if we're straight out of the Cup again for a second year in a row. Our league form isn't too great. It's just this club. I feel like it's cursed. I'm looking forward to this season being over. I'm not going to lie. But as we go into the last 10 minutes of the game, I feel like there's not all that much left I can do. Osadebe will bring on Rotson, I guess. It's my only option, guys. It is that or nothing. Or do we bring on Pitt? We're going to bring on the youngster. We're going to do this. A bit of a weird formation. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is a very bizarre one. A bunch of players out of position. We're just going to go for it for the last 10 minutes. The team, like I said, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. We've just been annihilated at home by Dr. Katakopias. And I don't like that one bit. Guys, we're going to have a look at our fixtures and decide when we come back. Because I think this is going to be a slightly shorter... Oh, why did I do that? If only I got the team meeting right, it could all be different. I started the season so positive. Really thought we were going to finish top 4. I really did. Right, guys, I have a pretty long run of easy games right here. Everyone is essentially outside the top 5. So I'm going to go ahead and get all 6 of these games played. And then you're going to join me for the triple header of Apple Limassol, Paralimni, who are bottom, which should be a win, and then Applewell. Basically, 2 of the better teams, probably 2 of the top 3 teams in the league, and Paralimni. We're going to be back for then, and then hopefully we'll have a nice January episode to see how we're going. But I'm hoping in this run here, I can sort out morale a little bit. I can sort the squad out and really get us going. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, so once again, apologies for that. But I feel like I need to do some big things to this squad before we go any further. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to smash that like button if you did. Subscribe if it is your first time watching. I know there's a ton of you that haven't watched before. Thanks again. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.